Hey everyone, it's Soul here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to the live streams, everyone. This will be our last video on Beyond Two Souls. So we are going to mostly stick on these last 3 chapters here. We are going to go back in to the prologue and see the different endings that we can get. I will say, I was a bit disappointed when I looked up all the different endings, and it's all basically contained to everything that happens here. There's not many other different endings aside from just who Jody ends up with. So that's, it's a bit of a letdown considering that this is a Butterfly Effect game. I was expecting a bit more of a branching storyline, but that being said, let's see what else we could do. Let's just mess around here today. But before we get into it, how are you guys all doing? It is a beautiful day here in New Jersey. I hope you all have some wonderful weather. And if you're feeling down, hopefully this video cheers you up a little bit. My video on The Last of Us, my review and discussion, is up. It went up on Friday. I guess because I posted on a Friday instead of a Saturday, it didn't really get into the algorithm too well. So if you're interested in watching it, go check it out. It is up on my channel. I had a lot of fun doing that video. It's the first time I actually added background music into one of my discussion videos, so hopefully you guys like that. It was hard. It was actually kind of hard to find the right balance for all the songs and, like, I don't know, pick the right music for the right sections of my discussion and everything. So let me know if you guys like the background music in that discussion video or not, and I will try and do more of that if that's something you guys like. I do feel like it made it a bit more professional feeling to it, whereas without the music it's definitely a bit more casual. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that video, what you think. So I think we'll start. I know we can get Ryan to die in this section of Black Sun. But I think first I want to see what happens if you choose someone else aside from Ryan in the prologue. So let's keep him alive and just jump right into this section of the prologue here and see what that interaction looks like. Start story from this point. Please choose how you want to save. No save. Progress will not be saved. Let's save. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I never, they ask those questions, do you want to save from this point on, I always, like, hesitate for a minute.
I was born with a strange gift. The ability to see what no human being has ever seen before. It's all mixed up in my head.
Right, so this is the justification that they put for the game being so confusing. And it makes sense, but it's also not great.
Put things in order right up to this moment. Remember who I am. If I had to say how it all began, I might just as well start here.
Yeah, okay, so that's the whole reason why the story is told out of order and everything.
You by the side of the
road,
wait. In the middle of nowhere.
Wait.
Was there an accident?
No, I don't want to start here. Oh no, did I make a mistake? I thought this was the other section. Wait a second. Back to main menu. Hold the phone. Uh-oh, did I make a mistake? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, please let me go through the chapters. Oh, thank God. Okay. I wanted the epilogue. Wait, there we go. That should be the ending. Oh my God, giving myself a heart attack here. Oh man, okay. That is the epilogue scene, right? Okay. Now, hang on, now I'm gonna go to the chart because now I'm worried. After the episode of after Black Sun, right? Epilogue. I just want to pick who she ends up with. Can't believe I did that. That's actually hysterical. Yeah, okay, epilogue. Okay. Just, sure. Sure. Whew! Oh my god, I'm scaring myself. Oh my god, okay, thank god. Not me messing up right away.
Ever since the Black Sun was
Okay, so
destroyed,
just to jog your memory,
my
I
memories
chose
seem
life for
disintegrating.
Jody, so now she's
I
at a
spent too
cabin
much time on the other
thinking
side.
about stuff.
Now it's eating away at my mind, erasing what's left of it. My memories are all confused, slowly self-destructing, fading like a dream when you wake up. I'm losing my sense of time.
Right, okay.
I no longer know
So
what
I
happened
like
before
stories
or
that
after.
tell the plot out of order. Those are the
Everything's
types of
playing
short
inside
stories
my
that I
head at
enjoy
the
to
same
read, and
time.
I personally, when I do writing, I like to mess around with the
It's like
timeline,
watching the same
similar to
film
how this
looping
game does.
over and over
However,
again.
there's a very fine line
Chaos of
between
images with no order.
intentionally messing things up and just creating a messy
So I've been
story.
writing night and day for weeks, trying to put my life down on paper. If
And
I
it's
forget
hard
everything,
because there's some aspects to this game that
These
work
pages will
in
be my
terms of
memory.
like jumping around, and other aspects
3
don't.
months after the fact, the investigation continues in an effort to determine the cause of the accident that cost 283 lives on a Pentagon military base. Government representatives confirm that the authorities are working hand in hand with the investigators to shed light on this appalling tragedy.
I feel like my
CIA
script for
is
this
leaving me
video,
alone for the moment.
it will be a very
I suppose they're too busy
swift writing
building another
process, just because I
condenser
have a lot of
anyway.
thoughts, and when,
I
or let me
know they'll
rephrase,
never
I have a
ban
lot of like
experience.
critiques for
Now
this
I
writing
know it's
story,
on the
and when I
other
have a
side.
lot more critiques, it's sometimes a bit faster and easier to get the
Honestly,
words out on paper.
I don't give
So
a
I'm
damn.
hopeful that this video discussion should
Now
be
I
out
need to reconstruct my life.
quicker than my previous one.
My life without Aiden. For as long as I can remember, I dreamt of living without him. Untied, without his constant presence by my side. I got what I wanted. I've never been so unhappy in my life. I feel like
I also,
part of me
I
has been
feel weird talking over her, but we saw this. If you guys saw the last video, you know what she's
Crying
talking
all
about.
day.
I do know that Ryan can actually,
know,
lose
it's
his
stupid.
eye or get stabbed in the eye.
Shit.
But I don't feel like going back to replay that section, because then
I
you
miss
have to
him so
play
much.
all throughout the game to get a different ending. We'll do one ending where we kill him and we'll kill Ryan when they go to the Black Sun chapter. I just want to see what this looks like when we don't choose Ryan and we choose someone else. We're gonna do a couple different endings here. I kind of wish we got more of like Jody's dynamic with Nathan and him.
It took months.
Like, I wanted to see, once they
months
did
of
the
nothing
twist of
passing
like
by.
Nathan being obsessed with
And I woke
finding and reaching out to his lost family,
up, knew it was time.
and he kind of turned crazy and evil. I
Time to
kind of
start
wish we
again.
saw hints of that a lot
Build a new
earlier. Like,
life.
I wish it wasn't a last minute addition. Alright, so let's go with Jay.
It was so obvious. Deep inside, I always knew.
Alright, let's see what this type of ending looks
I
like
just
now.
needed the silence around me to hear what I was feeling. I told Ryan I couldn't see my future with him. We've been through too many difficult times together. times I want to forget. He said he understood. That he'd wait as long as it takes. I know I felt something for him.
Like he's gonna wait for you, or?
It just wasn't strong enough.
I don't think you should string him along like that. Just say it's done entirely. That's it? It's just a voiceover? Aww. I was hoping for like a scene of dialogue between the two of them. They definitely had like the most sort of chemistry, I guess you could say, but that's because they have the sort of enemies to, I would say lovers, but nothing really happened between them. They could have definitely made them like a really strong couple if they wanted to, because they did have like a sort of natural chemistry written in the initial stage, but okay, so that's how Aiden reminds her that he's always there. Okay. Still here. Okay, nice. So I guess that's gonna happen in all of the endings with her, where Aiden just leaves a little message of still here somehow. And then this is gonna be the same, I think.
Night. Terrifying things. I tell myself it's only nightmares, but I know it's not true.
One question that I have, are these creatures just human
Once Pandora's
souls that
box is
turned
opened,
bad? Like, what are these creatures?
It can never be closed again.
Like, were all those creatures that were scaring Jodie as a child, were they actual sort of spirit monsters, or are they human souls that turned bad? And also, that's a really cool shot. Like, how cool would it have been if we were jumping from her as a child to her fighting monsters like that? I don't know. I think that could be cool. Okay, can I exit this?
Next time, I'll kill everyone.
No, I cannot.
My God, I was so afraid I lost you. There's no telling what we'll
I just
find.
wanted to see William
How much
Dafoe
time do we
turn
have to
crazy
evacuate this
slowly.
stuff?
I feel like that could have been cool.
Saturday night, and I'm locked up in here.
Alright, we just gotta let this play out. That was short. I'm disappointed. I wanted to see like a whole dialogue interaction scene with Ryan and Jodie at the end there as she rejects him and goes away. Alright, so now we are going to go back and I think we can kill Ryan and what was his name? Cole? I think that's the plan. And Nathan. Well, we'll get Nathan. I think Nathan is the one that kills Ryan. I don't know how I'm gonna get that, but we'll try. I still can't skip this. So we'll kill them. We'll have her go live with the homeless group. Although they're not homeless anymore because they buy an apartment. And then maybe we kill Jody. We have her choose death. Or actually, maybe we should do that first. We have her choose death first. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The thing is with this game, I just have so many questions and I just want to know more. Like, I want to know more about, you know, those spirits in the infraworld. I want to know about those monsters that are coming from there. I want to know more about her initial dynamic with Ryan. Like, how did they first start flirting? Like, how did they develop this romantic relationship? Like, I want to see Nathan go crazy over his grief and everything. Like, not just have everything happen instantly and have us sort of jump to the aftermath of the events, I guess. It's definitely just a bit disappointing. I guess that's like the overall word for this game. It's just a bit of a letdown and it's just a bit of a disappointment. Because it could have been an outstanding game. Like, the graphics are great, the controls are definitely a bit wonky. But the premise of, you know, having to control Jody and Aiden is a really cool concept. The plot itself has a lot of cool ideas. It's just they didn't fully develop, you know? Wow, this is a very long credit scene. I can't do anything. I can't skip. Can't do that. Alright, I guess I'll just keep rambling about my thoughts. Let's see. My initial reaction to having to control Aiden is that I don't like it because it takes away from our connection to Jody. Jody, a lot of the times, you're supposed to have sympathy for her. She's going through this hard time. She's getting traumatized by this entity that's, you know, affecting her life. She can't go and play with other kids. She's treated differently. She's obviously raised in a household with her parents, or who she thinks are her parents, are struggling with everything that's going on around Jody. So you are supposed to have some sort of sympathy to Jody. But the fact that you get to control Aiden and control him in moments that sort of create that trauma that affects Jody, it didn't fully work for me. Because it creates the tone of, oh, it's just for sort of like, it's just for shits and giggles, basically. Like, you get to go around messing with this woman in the experiment room in one of the first chapters. And, like, that's just kind of, like, fun for the player. You get to go around messing up the window, knocking papers over, turning cameras and lights off. But for Jody, it's supposed to be this really traumatic, scary moment. She can't control Aiden as this, you know, young child. But for the player, it's just like a fun, sort of cool thing to do. So that sort of distance between you as the player and our main character is a bit too extreme. It puts you in a completely different mindset. So 15% chose J. Unplayed path, unplayed path. I guess I gotta unlock them. Alright. So I guess there's only 5 different endings then. Alright, let's go for another one. So we gotta go to Black Sun. This is gonna be a long chapter, I think. Alright. Let me check the chapter list so I don't mess it up again. Beyond Two Souls. Okay. Yeah, the Black Sun. Alright. Let's do it. Progress will be saved at the first point. Yeah, let's save. Because I want to kill Ryan and Cole. So then I want to see what the endings look like.
The active condenser in the Republic of Kazakhstan has been destroyed and the rift is now inaccessible. We are now the only nation with access to the Infraworld. This situation opens up new strategic and military perspectives. Now we're going to launch new programs to discover possible energy resources and develop military applications.
I liked what they did with the military taking Jodie. I will say that, because I think all players sort of expect something to happen that she can't truly escape, but the sort of last-minute attack and capture and them trying to force her into a coma is a cool idea. I did like that. I thought that was my ending. When I first played it, I thought that was my ending. I thought I did something wrong and messed up the game. Like, I liked that sort of moment of stress and anxiety when I was first playing. Alright, so I told Ryan that I didn't love him when we were freezing to death on the snow, but let's be nice to him now, because he's gonna die.
Pentagon top brass getting you down?
Indifferent.
I did what they wanted me to do. It's not my business anymore.
We played our part in all of this.
Indifferent. Let's just stick with that.
It's a little late for regrets.
So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Far away, normal life? Normal life.
Leave. Go somewhere far away and just try and lead a normal life. And what about you?
CIA has it all mapped out for me. Top tier.
So something else that I found when I was researching how to get these sort of different endings was that no matter what you do, Jodie and Ryan will kiss at one point in the reactor.
I know it's been complicated between us, and I didn't always do the right thing. But maybe we could start again.
It's definitely a bit of a forced sort of relationship, a little.
I mean, after all the stuff we've been through, maybe we could make it work.
But I'm going to accept for right now, just because I want to see what happens.
It's worth a try.
After just saying that it's a forced relationship, I'm giving into it.
I will do whatever it takes to make you happy. And you'll forget about all this.
I'm sorry, I still can't get over the fact that when he first met her, she was like 17, and he was already in charge of a CIA training program. Definitely a bit pervy there.
Single malt in my office.
Predatory a little bit.
Meet you in a few.
Never say no to a single malt.
Great. I'll see you in a bit. Let's go, Jodie. Nathan's waiting.
Oh, okay, so if you accept and you put him in a good mood, then he'll agree to the drink without Cole having to persuade him as much. That's a nice little subtle change.
Ryan's a good guy, and I think he really cares about you.
Optimistic?
And I'm gonna do everything I can to make it work.
Alright. Let's go see Nathan and watch him turn crazy. So I want to get Nathan to kill Ryan. That's my goal for this whole reactor situation type deal. Cole is easy to kill. We just don't heal him after he gets attacked when we're running through there.
I call it the Black Sun. The most powerful condenser ever built.
Oh, sorry, condenser. I keep saying reactor.
We let the infraworld expand around it. Makes it easier to study.
Has anyone been in there?
I don't think anyone could survive it. Nothing in there but our worst nightmares. Come on, let's go.
All right. Willem Dafoe. I'm here.
All right, here we are. Call me when you're done. I'll come pick you up.
Okay.
Whatever Nathan says, be careful.
See, okay, if that line happened the first time when we reunited with Nathan in this new facility, like after Jodie's been on the run, before she takes the mission, if we started to get more hints of him being like mentally unstable, I feel like it would have been a lot more impactful and meaningful. And also, we all know that he can play a really cool and really good villain, so
Jodie.
it would have been great if we saw more of that
So glad
gradual
to see you
transition.
safe.
Kind of makes me
I
sad
kept
that
my
this
part of the
game is
bargain.
like kind of dropped
Once
the
the
ball
CIA is
because it
trained.
has some really cool ideas and it's got some good concepts. It's just not there.
As far as the CIA is concerned, you no longer exist. You're now Elizabeth North. A new identity and new life. $500,000 for services rendered. That should help make a new start.
Last time I accepted, so maybe I'll refuse and see
I'm
what
starting
happens.
a new life. I don't want anything that reminds me of the old one.
Like, is that gonna change the sort of epilogue?
Before you go, there's one last thing I'd like to ask. When my wife and daughter disappeared in that accident 15 years ago, I wanted to die too. I cried a lot, banging my head against the wall,
I
trying to
have an
figure
iced
out
coffee for
why.
today's drink.
Why them? Never being able to hold them again. It was like a wound that wouldn't heal. But then you came along. And I realized they were still here all the time, near me. I just couldn't see.
No, they were just giving you a parting message, okay? It's...
The government gave me everything I needed to study the infraworld. They were interested in military applications. I was interested in seeing my family again. It's taken me some years, but I finally succeeded in creating this. Hello, my darlings.
He does this scene so well, too. Like, I just wish we saw more of this. Like, I wish we saw more of his transition. It's so
Laura.
well done in this scene.
I miss you so much. I come to see them every day. Soon we'll be together. I'm working on a modified condenser that can communicate with souls of the infraworld. Speaking with the dead, Jodie. Can you imagine?
What do you want from me?
I want you to help me talk to them. I want to hear their voices. I want to tell them what I'm doing. Until I finish my research, you're the only one that can do it.
Maybe I'll try to do it this time. I guess we'll accept.
Give me your hands.
Okay. I already forgot how to use these controls. There we go.
Helen, my darling.
I was waiting for her to just open her mouth and scream.
Let us go, Nathan.
Like a blood
You're
curdling
hurting
scream,
us.
you know?
You've got to let us go. Let us die.
You're lying. Helen didn't say that, you did.
You're keeping them here. They're being torn apart between two worlds.
That's not true. You're lying. I know they want to be with me again. I know they want to be with me.
I think sympathetic this time. I think I did reasonable
I know
before.
how you feel.
You know nothing about how I feel. You hear me? Nothing.
Goodbye, Nathan. I hope you find peace.
I just want to see more of him. More of him slowly going crazy. Like him getting mad at you, like a young version of Jodie for failing in an experiment or something. Like, I don't know. Something to hint that he's losing it a little bit. And I know it's not in like chronological order, so that would be a bit kind of cool because it would almost come across like he's got not multiple, like bipolar maybe or something. Because in one scene you see him being really nice to Jodie, and then the next scene you see him like getting mad at her or something. I don't know. I feel like it could have been a different pathway that could have been cool.
Good to see you again. Well, you put us in a very difficult situation, you know that. We can't let you go. We can't kill you either.
Also, how crazy would it be if this was the actual ending? That would be so cool.
So there's only one appropriate solution.
But they didn't really do crazy different endings.
We inject you with a neural acid, which will put you in a permanent coma. Exactly what we did with your mother.
A simple and elegant way to put an end to our collaboration.
Goodbye, Jodie. We will always be
Grateful for your help.
Alright, crazy Nathan time.
Jodie. You opened my eyes. It was what I didn't want to see.
Help me, Nathan.
I'm going to accomplish man's oldest dream. Nobody will have to die anymore. No one will ever be separated again.
What are you talking about?
The containment field.
I
I'm
almost
going
wish
to
there was an
deactivate
option
it.
that
The infraworld
she
will
doesn't
spread to
save
our
the world,
dimension.
you know?
Life and death, united in one world.
It's not just souls on the other side. It's death.
I've beaten death, Jody. Everything's gonna be
So are
just
those
fine.
other creatures creatures of death? Like, what are
You
they?
need to trust me. Everything is gonna turn out fine.
It frustrates me so much that we are left with so many questions as we end the game. Like, I get it. I get now why David Cage is always so talked about and controversial in the world of video games, because he has some really cool ideas. It's just not...
You're too weak, Aiden.
It's not executed really well.
Find something else. Get help.
Okay, I'm going. Also, this
Hurry.
kind of, oh, I'm not controlling this. Oh, I thought I was controlling this the first time. Now
Who's
is,
the
oh,
rest of your
interesting.
Vince and Nick?
Also, it kind of aggravates me
Yeah,
that we
3 months
go
leave.
so far away
On a
from
beach
Jody
on
in
some
this
exotic
scene,
island, no doubt.
but in
Lucky
other sections you can't
bastards.
really go this far. Just a little bit of a plot convenience there.
Yeah, I've got a couple of emails I need to send. You mind if I do that before we crack the bottle?
No problem.
Okay.
Alright, let me scare you now. Peekaboo. Rod, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. This is just the endings, so you haven't really missed much so far. So in my previous video, we got the ending where Jody went off with Ryan. And now, so far in this video, we got the ending where Jody went off with Jay, the other potential love interest. And now, we are going to try and kill Ryan and Cole in this next ending here. Alright guys, wake up a little bit.
You keep entities in this lab?
Good God, no. They're all trapped behind the containment field.
Aiden?
I'm here.
Is that you, Aiden?
Yes.
This is a joke, it's not funny.
It's not funny
Why
either.
would Aiden be here?
Jody's in trouble. Come on, let's go.
What is
Get
it,
a
Aiden?
move on.
Where's Jody? Lead us to Jody, Aiden. Show us the way.
Wait, where's the door? I'm all turned around. Here we go. Let's go this way.
Now where?
Can I? Come on. Come on. There we go.
This way.
Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's go this way.
Over there.
And then let's go this way.
Okay, I get it.
And now go out the door.
Something moved.
Let's go to the elevator. Also, this ending section with Aiden kind of leading them around, this is fun and cool to play. Like, I almost wish this was used in some of the, like that first scene where we had Jody and Ryan on a mission together. Like, I feel like there's options here that just were missed. Missed opportunities. Because if there's one thing David Cage is great at, it's writing detective stories. So the idea of having, like, a secret mission is kind of close enough to a detective story that it's pretty fun to play.
to me. I help you?
Alrighty.
Cole
Let's
Freeman, I
sneak
have level
past.
3 authorization. He's with me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Freeman. You do not have the correct authorization for this level.
That is incorrect. I request
Maybe
to
you could
speak
make
to
an
a manager
exception. I
about
just
this
want to
matter.
show him.
Sorry, sir. This area is level 4 classified. You do not have the right credentials.
You gotta get us past him, Aiden.
Okay. Ring ring.
Desk 42,
Ring, ring.
hello. Hello? Hello?
Check again, guys.
He's done it.
I think you made a mistake. Could you check again, please? Cole Freeman and Ryan Clayton?
I'm sorry, you are on the list.
Yeah, that's
My
right.
apologies. Go on through.
Thank you.
Hurry, Aiden. Take us to Jody.
Alright, let's go, let's go. I just want to see what happens, what Jody's reaction is when they all die. Like, if we get all these people to die, like, what's that gonna look like for Jody when she lives?
Now where?
Here!
Where is my rope? Oh, this way. Oh, I'm getting all mixed up here. This one. This room. Alright. Come on, boys. Put some pep in your step. Let's go.
Jody's here?
Yeah. Hurry up.
Jody.
Get out. Oh, Nathan. He's gonna deactivate the containment field.
What? Why? Why would he do that?
He's
For
gone
his
insane.
family. He
He
misses
thinks
them.
he's gonna get his family back. We gotta stop him.
Alright, it's go time. Let's go.
The containment field. Oh, Christ, he's done it. He's done it!
You need help?
No, I'm okay.
Alright. Sorry, boys, you are going to die soon. Also, I'm surprised in this section we're not playing as Aiden a little bit to fight these creatures. Kind of like what we were doing when Jody was shutting down the other condenser, I guess it was.
There might still be a chance to reactivate the field. If it isn't already too late.
Alright.
Jesus!
Run!
They're all out!
Run! See, like in this section, why aren't we playing as Aiden? I can't do anything. It said not now, Aiden.
Jody, you're the only one who can stop this. Dawkins is not bad. He took down the field. You gotta get rid of these goddamn monsters now.
I ought to kill you, McGrath. But the last thing the Infoworld needs is a son of a bitch like you. Get out of my way.
Clayton, get me out of here immediately, Clayton. Agent Clayton, that's an order.
This is a fun one.
Consider that my resignation.
You're all gonna die here. You're all gonna die.
Alrighty. And on that note, you guys are actually going to die now.
Come on.
Stay close, okay?
It's not working.
All right,
I
let's
can't
go.
stop the condenser or reactivate the field.
There's nothing we can do. Let's get out of here while we still can.
No, we gotta fix it.
There's one more thing I can try.
And you guys need to die now. Oh, how convenient. There's only 3 of them.
Hurry! We're out of time!
I didn't realize that the first time.
What are you doing?
The portable containment field should protect me long enough to reach the condenser and trigger the manual self-destruct. Might be our only chance to close the rift. It's a long shot, but it's the best I got.
Come on, you're talking crazy, Cole. We need to get out of here, let the military clean up their own fucking mess.
Clayton, you kinda are part of the military
Jody,
a
no.
little bit.
Paul's right.
CIA.
It's our only chance. Right?
I always figured I'd die a hero.
Alright, so we're gonna try and get Nathan to kill Ryan somehow. Which, in order to do that, I think we're going to have to anger Nathan when he's pointing the gun at Jody. So hopefully I'm able to do that.
No one's ever been before, so there's no telling what we'll find down there.
How much time do we have after we've activated the
The
self-destruct?
system was designed to be activated remotely. The explosion would be practically instantaneous. We're not coming back.
Alrighty then, let's go. You guys are going to your death. Okay, I don't think this section really has an impact on Jody.
The condenser zone is on the other side of that door.
We've got company.
Well, they haven't seen us yet. It's our only chance.
Jesus. I hope you're right. Or our little trip into the infraworld might come to a sticky end.
Alright, let's go for it. Whee! See, like,
Joe,
are those things
don't get
just
too close to
human
that.
spirits that turned evil over time? Like,
Let's go!
oh, okay. So, yeah, it doesn't impact anything. You could just dodge it. Interesting. Oh, there goes Cole. No, that was just random scientist. Never mind.
They see us! Run!
Yep, they see you. Time for you to die. Yep. So
Jody! They're coming!
let's just leave him, I guess. Right?
No! No! Cole! No!
There was nothing you could do, Jody.
Okay. Nice.
We gotta
Check
get
that
outta
off the
here.
list. Okay. I mean, you could kill him the other way too. You drag him in here, but then you just don't heal him when you use Aiden's powers. You just wouldn't heal Cole. Which, if you save him and you drag him in here, I don't know why you wouldn't use healing powers, so that's a bit weird. Like, you kind of have to be doing it intentionally to get him killed. See, okay, Jody and Ryan's relationship in this end part of the game is cool and, like, complex,
son.
and it's got some depth to it. It's just, I wish
Let's
we saw the
finish this.
beginning of it. Alright, time to get Ryan killed. Alright, I got all the lost souls here.
You hear that?
Don't listen to it! Keep going!
Who are they?
Souls! Lost souls!
So many questions about the Infraworld that are unanswered. Are they just lost souls because they're trapped in this sort of condenser area? It's sort of like a purgatory where they're not fully in the Infraworld? Or are most of the souls in the Infraworld considered lost souls?
My baby. I lost my baby. Have you seen him? No. No, Ryan?
Alright. Nathan should be coming up soon. There he is. Alright, time to get Ryan killed.
I can't find them. I call them, but they don't come.
I think we gotta blame him.
Look around, Nathan! Lost souls! Like you! Lost forever
Because we're trying to anger him here. We want him to pull the gun on us.
I miss them. I miss them so much.
Okay, move, determine, reason. I think cold. Cold's gotta be the meanest thing.
Or you never would have done this to them!
Did we get it?
I'm gonna destroy the condenser before it's too late!
Did I do it? No.
You're not gonna stop
Oh, okay,
me,
yes.
Joey.
Okay.
You're not gonna stop me from seeing my family again.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
To death. No one will have to suffer what I suffered. No one will ever
can
be
I do?
separated again. Living and dead, together for eternity. I'm sorry, Jody.
What do I do?
We'll meet again.
Wait,
On
can
the
I get
other
Jody killed
side.
here? Hang on. I don't want to do anything. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought Ryan jumped in. I didn't know Jody gets shot first. Alright, double kill. Nicely done.
Ryan! No! No! No!
We know there's no going back, right?
No, please. Please don't die. Don't die.
You sure this is not the end?
I love you.
I wonder if that speech and that interaction between them changes depending on if you have her confess her feelings to him or not. I don't think so. I'd have to check, but I don't think that that changes whether you pick Ryan or not. So Nathan gets his happy ending.
I missed you so much.
Do we see Ryan turned into a spirit?
You're the only one who can fix this, Jody.
Do it.
Do it for me.
Do we see Ryan turn into a spirit? No? What the heck? Why don't we see him turn into sparkles and then a spirit? That's kind of annoying. Alright, so now I think we'll have Jodie live, and then she'll live with the homeless family. All those characters. If I can get through this without dying. Run! Oh. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling. One more time. Now get up and run! Oh. Okay. Find your feet, find your footing. Let's go. Whoa. Nice. You're doing a great job, Jodie. Go. Her belt didn't break yet. Interesting. In the other section, if Ryan lives, her belt doesn't work. Her, or was it personal condenser or containment belt, was it? Alright, come on, Jodie. You got this. Let's go. I want to see these different endings.
We inject you with a neural acid, which will put you in a permanent coma. Exactly what we did with your mother.
It's too late, Jodie.
It's never too late. It's never too late. Alright, let's go.
今さファーチされ。バカキャラキサキたち。
Alright. Almost there. Not really, but you're getting there.
She's a slut and a witch.
What do you do with witches? You burn them.
Almost there. Almost there.
I'm sick and tired of your stories! This time you're really gonna get it!
Yeah, Jodie.
Calm down, Nora!
I want to see her. My little girl. My little boy.
For God's sake, what's going on?
The twin. He strangled him. We couldn't do anything.
I want to see my son.
Alright. Aiden's the twin brother.
Aiden. My twin. My brother. Stillborn.
So, something that I keep asking myself, and this is going to be the same clip, I think, as in the other
Leave each other.
video as well. I keep asking myself, like, what
Our
is
souls
the
were bound
overall
together.
message and point of the game? and I can't figure it out. Like, it
love
seems
you.
like it's trying to be a message on grief
Hated you
and
for years.
death, but we don't really see Nathan slowly deteriorating from grief.
You are a part of me.
Jodie, like I said, we don't have the strongest connection to her because of the way the game is set up. And just talking like pure statistics, because I don't want to take away from the people that do relate to the idea of having a stillborn child or anything like that, because there are plenty of people out there that do relate to this sort of story in the sense of losing a child, losing a twin, and having that sort of connection be lost. But talking purely statistically speaking, not many people will relate to this plotline of, you know, a twin or even just a sibling passing away like this. So that's also why I feel like they should have leaned into
Another world.
Nathan's story more, so that we would have it more from all sides, the idea of grief and death and spirits and family watching over you kind of thing. Oh, they didn't even do a close-up on Ryan. Wow. Wow, wait, they didn't even do a close-up on Ryan in that section. That's crazy. Alright, so we're gonna have her live.
Living, feeling, being in love, growing old. So many things I still have to do.
It's interesting that they only show Tuesday. I'm forgetting Tuesday's real name. But it's interesting that they only show Tuesday in this section. Alright, we're gonna choose life. Wait, I can't believe they didn't show Ryan in the close-up of the people that had died. Okay. Alrighty then.
Aiden?
Yep, Aiden finally moved on, it seems. Because he turned into Sparkles.
Aiden? Aiden!
Hey, Ryan didn't turn into Sparkles. Maybe Ryan will haunt her. That could be cool. No, just me. Just me. Alright, next chapter. Let's go. Alright, this speech is gonna be the same, I think. I don't see why it wouldn't be the same.
Ever since
Where
the
did
Black
Aiden
Sun
go?
was destroyed,
He turned into
my memory
Sparkles.
has been disintegrating. I spent too much time on the other side. Now it's eating away at my mind.
I do like the concept of
Erasing
her
what's left
sort
of
of depression that we see her go through,
My memories are
being
all
linked
confused,
to how she's kind of in between the
slowly
two worlds.
self-destructing.
It's like she's always
Fading
in
like a
between life
dream
and
when you
death
wake
because of
up.
Aiden always being there with her
I'm losing my sense of
and
time.
sort of like haunting her and
I no longer know what happened before.
yeah, sharing his
or
sort of
after.
powers with her.
Everything's playing inside my head at the same time. It's like
All right,
watching
drink
the
break
same
while she
film
goes on her
looping
long
over
speech here.
and over again. A chaos of images with no order. So I've been writing night and day for weeks, trying to put my life down on paper.
Also, it'd be really cool if instead of the sort
If I
of
forget
watery
everything.
effect that we have as a timeline, it was like
These
pages
will be my memory.
because she's writing it.
3 months after
It's like
the
her
fact,
trying to remember the story,
investigation
so it's like different
continues
pages
in
turning
an effort to
over,
determine
and the
cause
chapters are
of
all
the
out of order.
accident that cost 283 lives on a Pentagon military base. Government representatives confirm that the authorities are working hand in hand with the investigators to shed light
That's just
on
me
this
being picky,
appalling
though.
tragedy.
The CIA is leaving me alone for the moment. I suppose they're too busy building another condenser to worry about me. I know they'll never abandon their experiments, now that they know what's on the other side. Honestly, I don't give a damn. Now I need to reconstruct my life.
All right,
My life without Aiden.
let's live with Tuesday.
For as long as I can remember, I dreamt of living without him. Untied, without his constant presence by my side. I got what I wanted. I've never been so unhappy in my life. I feel like part of me has been amputated.
Oh, I just noticed she still has the stuffed animal from when she was a kid.
Crying all
It's a nice little
day.
detail.
I know it's stupid. Shit. I miss him so much. Aiden is not the only one I miss.
Oh, nice. Extra scene.
Now that Ryan's gone, I realize how much I loved him. I understand how Nathan must have felt. Nothing is worse than knowing you'll never hold someone in your arms again. It took
Okay,
months.
okay, nice.
Months of nothing passing by.
Ooh, so now this section happens in the
I woke
graveyard
up.
where you choose. Okay.
I knew it was time.
Some changes. Very nice, very nice.
Time to start again. To build a new life.
Alright, we're gonna go with Zoe. That's her name. I keep forgetting.
It was so obvious. Deep inside, I always knew. I just needed the silence around me to hear what I was feeling. They took me in when I was alone, when all I could think of was dying. They shared the little they had without knowing me or judging me.
Nice, nice, nice.
Deep down, I knew that my place was there. With them. Stan does odd jobs here and there. Tuesday works behind a bar, and Walter looks after little Zoe.
Looking like a dream girl.
They're not rolling in money, but they manage. I never told them about my past, and they never asked.
That's nice.
They love me for who I am. Just some weird chick who talks to spirits.
Okay, that seems like a nice little happy
Zoe
ending.
took to me like we'd always known each other. There's something about her big, sad eyes that reminds me of the little girl I once was. I knew she was different from the moment I saw her. We haven't talked
Different
about it.
how?
We both know we have something in common.
What do you have in common? I mean, you
I see things at
delivered
night.
her into this world.
Terrifying things. I tell myself it's only nightmares, but
Oh.
I
Oh!
know it's not true.
Oh, that's her!
The only one who can save the world is a little girl.
Oh, that's cool.
I have to prepare her. I know I don't have much time.
I know it's never gonna happen, but this setup of an ending and like sequel baiting, this is really cool and epic. Like, this seems like a cool premise for a game. Just a shame they messed up this first one.
It's what is about to happen.
Do you relate to the game, Soul? Not really. I mean, when you, like, everyone's been through loss. Everyone can relate to, like, having a death in the family, right?
I'll kill everyone.
But I don't think they explored Nathan's
so
character
afraid I
enough
lost.
to have it be
Please
relatable
don't tell
for
me what
more
we'll find
people.
out. How much time do we have after we've activated the
Especially because
self-destruct
the way it's
mechanism?
set up right now, it's not really clear that it's about human spirits. Like, you think they're just kind of spirit monsters for a little bit.
Can't do it, babe. He's more than amazing.
So no, not
She's
really. But now we have to go through the whole credits again. And these credits are long. So in case you guys missed it earlier, in the beginning of the video, I said that my review and discussion of The Last of Us is up on my channel. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason it doesn't seem to be getting picked up by the algorithm. Could be because I posted on a Friday instead of a Saturday. So go check it out if you like it. Let me know if you guys like the music in that video or not. It's the first time I added background music to it. So if we like the background music in that review, let me know. And we're going to be starting The Last of Us Part 2 on Wednesday. So that is our next game. We are going into The Last of Us Part 2. Mostly for selfish reasons. I just can't wait to replay it now that I've played through the first one and I've done my review video on it. I feel like I already have a newfound appreciation for The Last of Us 2 without even having started replaying it yet. So yeah, go check out that review video if you want. All your videos are amazing. Thank you. Thanks, Rod. I try. These credits are so long. I wish I could skip them. On a completely different note, I have been following all that JoJo Siwa drama or whatever. It's completely random, not related to any video games or television at all. I'm just chronically online. And if you are also someone who's chronically online, this JoJo Siwa drama is so funny to me. She's like, I don't know, it's just, I find it so funny. Her rebrand or whatever. She's trying to seem like she's a badass or something. And it's like, JoJo, you were a girl that danced around in sparkles and bows from the age of like 5 to 20. So it's like you're not a badass. I find it funny anyway. So the next ending we are going to try and go for once these credits end is we're going to try and get Ryan and Cole to live in the section that we just killed them. But we're going to have Jodie choose death. We're going to have her go into the infra world. I think that's the one we're going to try and get. I don't really want to see her alone living life. I feel like that's going to be a pretty bland ending. I also think that that doesn't impact anything else. Like, I feel like we would just see her overlooking the weird city at the end, the same as before, if we have her just go off on her own. So we're going to have her die, and we're going to have everyone else live, and see what ending that gets us. It is a very long chapter, though, with the Black Sun chapter. Like, I wish we could start it halfway so that we just start at the point where her, Cole, and Ryan enter the condenser. But we have to play through the whole thing again. Sadly. I will say it does kind of suck that nothing else really impacts the ending aside from like just these last two chapters. I wanted to play a game called Quantum Break, but I think it's just for Xbox. I've heard of Quantum Break. Why do I know that name? What is it about? Hang on. 2016 game, third-person shooter. Let's see. Oh, it has to do with time travel. Interesting. I've heard about that game. I might have to look into that. Let's see the synopsis. So the main characters have time travel abilities. They can freeze time and move at higher speeds. And can even see into the future to decide which choices to make in the present time. Interesting. It sounds like an action version of Life is Strange a little bit. It looks good, and I like things to do with time travel. Time travel can be really fun in stories and stuff. Alright, so now we're gonna do Black Sun again. Yeah. Let's go right into it. So we're gonna save Ryan and Cole, but then we're gonna have Jodie die. That's our goal.
The active condenser in the Republic of Kazakhstan has been destroyed, and the rift is now
And then I think
inaccessible.
that's all of the main endings. Like,
You're
I
now
don't
the
think
only
there's
nation
anything else
with access to the Infraworld.
after that.
This
I mean, I could be
situation
wrong, but
opens up new strategic and military perspectives.
like, I know you can get everyone
We're
to
gonna
die,
launch new
obviously,
programs to
and
discover
you
possible
can kind
energy
of team it up
resources
so everyone lives
and
versus
develop
everyone dies and
military
things like that. But I think the cutscenes themselves
We've
of
already
the
found ways
epilogue
of linking entities to
will
human soldiers,
not
and
change
this
after
is
we
just
get
the
this one.
beginning. Now, this is more important than the race to space or developing nuclear capability.
It will just end up being
We
like
have
mix and match
discovered
kind of
a
situation.
new world. A world for us to conquer. This is the beginning of a new era for our nation.
Alrighty. Back to Ryan again. Hey Ryan, nice to see you alive. Oh. I missed it.
Pentagon top brass getting you down?
Let's go cynical.
Ugh. Big boys and their new toys. I preferred to leave before barfing all over their carpet.
Hopefully Quantum Break is a
Played our
future
part in
stream.
all of this.
I'll definitely add it to the list. I do think though that hang on, right.
We did the right thing.
I do think that I want to start a
I
series
don't think humanity needs a third world
at
war.
some point. Like I think I keep bringing up Uncharted and I keep bringing up Resident
gonna do
Evil.
now?
So I might put that up to a vote first. But in between like this sort of series, like I'll play one
I don't know.
and then I'll do like a standalone
I need
game.
some
So
time
I'll
to
put Quantum Break onto the
figure it
standalone
out.
game options.
Figure out what I really want. And what about you?
CIA has it all mapped out for me. Top tier, big car, golf meetings. I mean, I haven't given him an answer yet, but it's worth considering. Listen, Jody, I know it's been complicated between us, and I didn't always do the right thing. But maybe we could start again. You know, try and build something together.
See, last time I think I said I'll think about it. Then the time,
stuff
like
we've
in
been
my
through,
first
maybe
ending,
we
I
can
said
make it
I'll
work.
think about it. Previous time I said accept. So let's refuse.
You lied to me. I could never trust you again. I'm sorry, Ray.
I understand. Well, look, whatever you do, just remember I'll always be there for you.
Thanks,
There you
Ryan.
are. Nathan's looking for you. Come on, I'll take you to his office. Later, Ryan. Oh, you know what? I got a single malt in my office that needs sharing. Meet you in a few?
No, I don't think I can.
Come on. Don't
Yeah,
make me
see-
drink it
see,
alone.
okay.
Waste of a good bottle? I
So
tell you what,
Cole
I'll
has to
find
really
you,
persuade
okay?
Ryan now because I
This way,
rejected
Jody.
him. He wants to get out of there.
Some decisions are hard to make, huh, Jody?
Regrets?
Just hope I make the right one.
Just do
Oh,
what
I
your
think I
heart tells
picked
you.
that last time. It's hard to remember what I
You make the
picked
right
and what I
decision.
didn't pick for dialogue options sometimes. Alright, let's just get to Nathan's office. See him turn crazy. Get captured by the chief military dude. And then
All
be
right,
on
here
our
we
way.
are. Call me when you're done. I'll come pick you up.
Okay.
Whatever Nathan says, be careful.
I'm never gonna get over this. They really needed to add Nathan's craziness a bit earlier. Ugh, it's
I'm in.
infuriating. Hey, Nathan, how you doing?
Jody. I'm so glad to see you safe.
I kept my part of the bargain.
I went
Once
to
the
the cinema
CIA's
yesterday
turn.
to watch Civil War. It was good to see Kirsten Dunst in a movie, and wow, she gave a
As far
brilliant
as the
performance.
CIA is concerned,
I haven't heard of that movie.
you no longer exist.
All I'm thinking of is the Captain America Civil War. Right, is it Captain America? I think it's Captain America Civil War. Let me look it up. Dystopian future America, a team of military embedded
now
journalists
Elizabeth
race
North.
against time to reach
No
Washington,
identity in
D.C.
her life.
before rebel factions descend upon the White House. Oh, Civil War like in America. Oh. Interesting premise. Also very likely, I feel. I worry.
$500,000. for services rendered.
Okay, so the money has
That
no
should help me
impact on
understand.
us. We didn't use like the money on our own. Like there's no mention of it, so it doesn't really matter what we do here. I
I'm
guess we'll just
starting a new
refuse
life.
it.
I don't want anything that reminds me of the old one.
Before you go, there's one last thing I'd
Sounds like
to
an
ask.
interesting movie. I might have to check it out. Might be a bit too realistic
When
for
my
me as someone who lives in America.
wife and daughter disappeared in that accident 15 years ago, I wanted to die too. I cried a lot, banging my head against the wall, trying to figure out why them?
Hopefully that will never happen. Hopefully not.
Never being able to hold them again. It was like a wound that wouldn't heal. But then you came along. And I realized they were still here all the time, near me. I just couldn't see. The government gave me everything I needed to study the infraworld. They were interested
Oh
in
man,
military
this chapter is so
applications.
long.
I was interested in seeing my family again.
All I want to see is a different
It's taken
ending.
me some years, but I finally succeeded in creating this.
And I'm out of coffee, darn it. Out of iced coffee.
Hello, my darlings. Helen.
I guess he sees them as like trying to get to him, but like how do you look at their faces and think you're doing something
miss you
good?
so
Like they
much.
look to be in so much pain.
I come to see them every day. Soon we'll be together. I'm working on a modified condenser that can communicate with souls of the infraworld. Speaking with the dead, Jody. Can you imagine?
What do you want from me?
I want you to help me talk to them. I want to hear their voices.
All right, let's
I want to tell them what I'm
refuse him.
doing.
I think I read.
Until I finish my research.
There's two
You're
options
the only
here, I
one that can
think.
do it.
I mean, there's 3 total. I think last time I refused, so this time I want to reject.
No. No. Don't ask me that.
Oh, did I hit this one before?
I haven't
Oh
heard
well.
their voices for 15 years. Since that day,
Oh well,
I
it
heard
doesn't
them
really
through a
change the
little
outcome.
girl.
He still has you do it anyway.
You. I'm begging you. Jody, do this for me.
Give me your hands.
Alright, let's go here.
Helen. My darling.
I still have to watch the behind the
Missed you
scenes
so much.
of this because I don't
Let us
remember
go,
who said it,
Nathan.
but someone in the chat was saying that
You're hurting us.
David Cage was
Gotta let us
really
go.
weird
Let us
with
die.
You.
Elliot Page. It was like a
Helen did
obsession
say
or
that you
something.
did.
Keeping them here. They're being torn apart between two worlds.
That's not true! You're lying! I know they want to be with me again! I know they want to be with me!
Let's go cold.
You wanted to talk to them. Okay? You heard what they had to say. Goodbye, Nathan. I hope you find peace.
Alright. But you never know, The Last of Us could be our reality one day. Very true, you never know. The fact that The Last of Us is based on an actual, like, what was it, the fungus, right? Bacteria. I mean, I know it impacts only insects. Insects. It only impacts, like, random insects in the wilderness. Or in, like, a certain region, I forget where it is. But, like, the idea of it being rooted in that sort of idea and premise and reality is kind of really cool. And the TV show for The Last of Us took that to a whole nother level, adding in global warming, saying that that's why the spread of this fungus and bacteria was going rampant, because we warmed up the temperature enough to allow that. Like, it's actually like a really cool concept that they did this in a way that almost makes sense. Like, it almost seems possible, you know? So you never truly know what the world will end up being.
Hi, Judy. Good to see you again. Well, you put us in a very difficult situation, you know that. We can't let you go. We can't kill you either.
I also I can't get over it. I want this to be an ending. Like, I want this to be I want it to be endings where you get caught and you get put in a coma, where you save the world by stopping, you know, by destroying the condenser, where you don't save the world, you know? Like, it could have been endings like that instead of emotional relationship
simple
ones, but oh well.
Elegant way to put an end to our collaboration.
I'm over here talking about a game that's 11 years old. It's not going to change the endings now or create a sequel for it.
We will always be grateful for your help.
All right. All right, let's get Aiden. Let's get help.
Jody.
Let's get going here. Oh, wait, I forgot about Nathan going crazy.
Opened my eyes. It was so obvious, but I didn't want to see.
Help me, Nathan.
I'm going to accomplish man's oldest dream. Nobody will have to die anymore. No one will ever be separated again.
What are you talking about?
The containment field. I'm going to deactivate it. The infraworld will spread through our dimension. Life and death, united in one world.
It's not just souls.
He plays such a good villain. I'm so sad we didn't get to see more of him doing that in this game.
It's death.
I've beaten death, Jody. Everything's gonna be just fine. You need to trust me.
Things evolve. We don't know what the next evolution will be. It's probably kind of scary to think about. Yeah, I'm sure it can be a bit scary if you sit and think about it too long. But if you just sit and think about it, then your whole life will go by without actually living, right? Live in the moment, YOLO.
Get help. Hurry.
Ryan! Cole! Help me!
Where's the rest of your team? Vince and Nick?
Help me!
They have 3 months leave. They're on a beach on some exotic island, no doubt.
Lucky bastards. Hey, I've got a couple of emails I need to send. You mind if I do that?
You guys need to talk a bit
crack the
faster.
bottle?
That was a
No problem.
huge gap in your dialogue right there. Alright, guys. Notice this light. Flicker, flicker. What else can I do? Oh, there we go. Notice me. Notice me. You just put it back like nothing happened? Wow. Notice
You keep
me.
entities in this lab?
Good God, no. They're all trapped behind the containment field.
Aiden? Is that you, Aiden?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
This is a
That's
joke.
me.
It's not funny.
No, no, no.
Why
it's
would
me.
Aiden be here?
What is it, Aiden? Where's Jody?
Follow me. I will lead the way. Also, I just noticed they have
Lead us to
3
Jody, Aiden.
glasses there.
Show
It's
us the
only
way.
2 of you. Who are you pouring the 3rd glass for?
Right. Now where?
This way.
This way.
Over there.
Flicker, flicker.
Okay, I get it.
Let's go. Oh, I could use this exit sign? That's cool.
Something moved.
Nice. Alright, come on. You guys are slow.
You want us to take the elevator? Is that it?
Why else would I press the button for the elevator? I just enjoy life. I don't really think about, oh, what if the next evolution happens tomorrow? That's a good way to go about it. That's how you gotta do it.
Shit, a guard.
Leave it to me.
Can I help you?
Cole Freeman, I have level 3 authorization. He's with me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Freeman. You do not have the correct authorization for this level.
Maybe you could make an exception. I just want to show him.
Sorry, sir. This area is level 4 classified. You do not have the right credentials.
And
You
you
gotta
work
get
in
us
a
past him,
government
Aiden.
building. Like, I don't think they make exceptions at secret laboratories.
Desk 42, hello. Hello? Hello?
He's done it.
Life is a roller coaster. I'm just here enjoying the ride.
I think you made a mistake.
Me too.
Could you check again, please?
Honestly, me
Cole
too.
Freeman and Ryan Clayton.
Life's got ups and downs. Just gotta go with it. Enjoy it.
I'm sorry, you are on the list. My apologies. Go on through.
Thank you.
Hurry, Aiden. Take us to Jody.
All right, boys, let's go. Hopefully this is the last time I have to walk you down this corridor, because this takes so long.
Right. Now where?
Just keep going, just keep going.
Here.
Just keep going, just keep going. Why can I not create a flicker? There it is. Flicker, flicker. Alright, it's unlocked. Go. Put some pep in your step. Let's go. A 1, 2, 3. Bust down the door. Let's go.
Jody's here? Jody.
How many different endings does this have? 3? I think the official total is 5 or 6.
He's gonna deactivate the containment field.
But it's really only
Why would he do that?
related to
He thinks he's gonna get his family back.
like how many side characters live or
We
die.
gotta stop him.
I think the formal endings with Jody is 3. Because she could die, which is what we will do this time. Where you get a different sort of epilogue speech from her.
He's done it.
And then the 2 in which she survives. The one you see her in that sort of war-torn spirit world clip that we saw at the end. You could see her standing there alone, or you could see her standing there with Zoe's daughter. I'm forgetting her name. Is it Zoe? Which is the one we just saw. With the 2 of them standing there ready to fight those spirits overlooking the city. And like you could choose who Jody ends up with, whether it's Ryan or Jay. But like in terms of the actual plot of the spirit worlds, infraworld stuff, there's really only those sort of 3 endings where she doesn't see what's going on, where
They're all out.
her and Zoe stand there ready to fight, or her standing there alone. I think. I could be wrong.
The shield isn't working. Jody, you're the only one who can stop this. Dawkins has gone mad. He took down the field. You gotta get rid of these goddamn monsters now.
I ought to kill you, McGrath. But the last thing the Infraworld needs is a son of a bitch like you. Get out of my way.
Clayton, get me out of here immediately, Clayton. Agent Clayton, that's an order.
It's also like, in terms of the side characters living or dying, there's not that strong of a connection there for most of the side characters. It's really only Ryan and Cole that I feel like have some sort of weight behind if they live or die. So it's not something like Until Dawn where you're playing as all these characters and you're getting to know all these characters and you kind of develop a bit of connection to them before they either live or die, depending on your choices. Like that's not really happening in this game. Like I personally don't really care who lives and dies.
It's not working. I can't stop the condenser or reactivate the field. There's nothing we can do.
I got an idea, guys. Come here. Come here.
There's one more thing I can try. Hurry! We're out of time!
I almost wonder if we should have
What are
like
you doing?
been playing as other characters, because you think of Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human, we're jumping around from 3 main characters, and in Heavy Rain obviously we had
It's a long shot.
Madison, so a 4th character that we could play as.
We need to get out of here. Let the military clean up their own fucking mess.
Like I almost wonder if the story would work better if we were playing as more characters,
Jody,
because then our connection to them would be stronger. But
It's our only chance. Right?
I always figured I'd die a hero.
I don't know, I still have to do a bit more researching and rewatching before I finalize the script for this video.
The glass sun is at the center of the dome. No one's ever been before, so there's no telling what we'll find down there.
How much time do we have after we've activated the
The
self-destruct?
system was designed to be activated remotely. The explosion will be practically instantaneous. We're not coming back.
I wonder if David Cage will come out with another game. Detroit is the last one that he's done. I do
condenser
wonder
zone's
that
on the
too.
other side
I
of
was
that
thinking
door.
about that the other
We've got
day.
company.
They haven't seen us yet.
Because Detroit Become Human
It's our
came
only
out for the
chance.
PS4,
Jesus.
right?
I hope you're right.
It's a
Our little trip into
PS4
the Infraworld might come to a sticky
exclusive
end.
or PlayStation original, right? I think. So I wonder if he's gonna do anything with the PS5. I kind of hope so, because Detroit Become Human is like his best one,
don't
I
get too
think.
close
Like
to that
everyone seems to agree that that is the best one out of all of his games. So I can't help but wonder, like, if he was to do another game, it would probably be even better, I would hope. So I kind of hope that he's working on something.
They see us! Run!
Alright, so we're gonna save Cole here.
Fuck! Jody! They're coming! Jody, no!
Alright, so now we just have to heal him as Ivan.
I'm sorry, Princess.
I really thought that he died in this moment when I first played it.
No, wait. I'm not leaving you here.
Find the Black Sun, Jody. Or nobody will make it.
He's right. Come on, Jody.
Sorry, Aiden. Alright, see, now he's healed. Now he's gonna live. Easy peasy.
Aiden has done all he can.
The Black Sun.
Let's finish this.
Alright, let's go. Now we have to make sure that Ryan doesn't die. Because I want Jody to die, but I don't want Ryan to die. Like, I wish that we could have this be entirely different too. Like, I wish that their relationships that Jody has with Cole and Ryan leading up to this point determine if they go in with her or not, you know? But that doesn't happen.
You hear that?
Don't listen to it! Keep going!
Saving Private Ryan.
Who are they?
Souls! Lost souls!
They're future souls. They're not lost souls. They're future souls. They're part of the Soul
They're all
Squad.
around us.
I know!
Alright, we gotta find Nathan now.
My baby. I lost my baby. Have you seen him? No.
She's gonna turn to Sparkles.
No.
In 3, 2, 1.
Ryan! Ryan!
There he is. Found found him. Okay, now I gotta make sure I don't get Ryan killed.
I call them, but they don't come.
Reason.
Maybe it's because they don't recognize you anymore. Your anger has changed you.
I miss them. I miss them so much.
Okay, I get that you missed them. Reason?
Let me pass, Nathan. The condenser must be destroyed. You know it's the
I don't
only
remember
way.
what I did the first time, but the first time Ryan survived, so. Did I do it? Did I do it? Don't pull the gun. On me, I mean. Okay. Alright. Ryan's alive. You must be in there somewhere then, future soul. If they are all future souls. I am the Black Sun.
Missed you.
I am the gateway
I missed
between
you
the two
so
worlds.
much.
You're the only one who can fix this, Jody. Do it. Do it for me.
It's interesting that his family just accepts him.
Jody, fuck, there you are.
Like, he had them trapped at that
found what he was looking
weird
for.
condenser thing.
Come on.
And they were like, let me go, you know? And they just easily forgive him and they're like, oh, we missed you. Okay, now her belt thing is not gonna work, right? It shuts off. Run, Ryan, run! Fight! Dodge! And roll on the ground. And roll again. Make that 3 times a charm. Why are they only chasing me? They're like not even going for him. Like he's just standing there. I'm doing all these flips and tricks and he's just chilling.
Fucking monsters! Got this damn belt to be dead.
Oh, how convenient that you say that right when my belt dies.
My containment field's not working.
What? You sure? Check the panel.
I'm telling you, it's not working.
Fuck. I gotta think. Think of something. Fuck. Here.
What are you doing?
You stand the best chance of destroying the Black Sun. Just take this and
No,
do it.
those things are gonna slaughter you.
I mean,
the damn belt and destroy the fucking condenser.
they weren't attacking him before. I think he's fine. This kiss. Okay, so this kiss happens no matter what, apparently. Like, even if you reject him every single time that you can, they still kiss right then and there. Like, as long as he lives and he doesn't die. But if he dies, she kisses him. So their relationship, like, your decisions on if they become a couple or not mean nothing. And that's kind of aggravating.
We inject you with a neural acid, which will put you in a permanent coma. Exactly what we did with your mother.
It's too late.
No, it's not. No, it's
too
not.
late.
No, it's not. I'm gonna shut it down. And then I'll join you in the infraworld. I'm gonna choose death. Death for myself, not the world.
لماذا فعلت ذلك؟ فكرت أنك ستقتلي.
gluttony witch.
What do you do with witches?
Burn them.
You're almost there. Almost there. We're almost at a new ending.
I'm sick and tired of your stories! Jody, this time you're really gonna get it!
Here we go. Here we go.
Give me back my child.
Calm down, Nora.
Alright, Aiden's my twin. Also, we never learn anything about her dad. They only mention her dad being like someone who has paranormal powers, I guess.
We couldn't do anything.
So both her mom and dad had some sort of like spiritual powers with the infraworld. So when they had her and Aiden, I guess that's why their powers are so strong.
My twin.
But there's no ever like other mention of her father.
My
Like he could still be alive. Is he in a coma like the mom? Like what's going on?
Stillborn.
Her dad is David Cage.
We couldn't leave each other. Our souls were bound together. I loved you and hated you for years. You were a part of me.
I keep trying to think of like a meaning behind this sort of speech. Is that like, is Aiden sort of a way to symbolize grief and loss? Like that's like my only solid guess that makes sense, you know? Like she has this love-hate relationship with the grief and loss of someone that she loved kind of thing. And it could kind of be seen as coming to terms with grief, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm really trying. Wait, does Ryan live if I choose death? Because when I choose life, I jump and I cover him. Or like, knock him to the ground or something. Is he gonna die?
Feeling. Being in love.
I love you, Jody.
Growing old.
I love you.
Chaz, you're always jumping in here with Jason.
Things to do.
Jason! 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 Your timing is always perfect, Chaz. Thanks for being here. How you doing?
Other side. Another world.
Alright, so we're gonna choose death this time. We're gonna see what happens.
Universe. Being with Aiden and those I've loved forever.
Also, why isn't Aiden in that shot? Alright, we're gonna choose the Beyond. Let's see what we get here. New ending. Okay, alright. Will Ryan be killed by this blast? Moment of truth. Does he live? Does he die? Okay, he lives. Alright.
Jody.
There she is. There she is.
Jody,
Jody, come here, wake up. Jody, wake. Jody, wake up. Jody, wake up.
Jody. Jody. Jody.
Jody, wait.
Again, imagine how much better this scene would be if the foundation behind their relationship was set up before. Like, if we saw them first starting to fall for each other. Not just have one scene of them going on this dinner date that Aiden is trying to interrupt. Like, this would be so much more impactful if we saw their relationship more. Not just be told that, oh yeah, they're together. So much lost potential. I'm sorry. This game, like, the more I think about it, the more infuriated I get, because it's got some really cool ideas. It's just not fully there. All right. So now let's see what happens with Jody dead. Okay. What is this epilogue gonna look like? Maybe it was love at first sight. Thing is, we see them first meeting and it doesn't come across that way at all.
Forests and lakes and mountains and rivers. It's all around us. You just have to listen carefully to hear its whisper. Neither heaven nor hell. There's no God or devil. Just a place where we continue to exist after we die. My soul explores it endlessly, and I've still only seen a fragment of it. I can be everywhere and nowhere. I can dissolve into nothing or become whole again. I can merge my soul with others, or
That's cool.
Or be more alone than any human being has ever been. All this is possible merely by the force of my will.
Interesting. Okay. Is that it?
I continue to look through to your world.
Oh, so she haunts
I watch
other
over those
people.
I love.
Maybe not haunts. Haunts is probably the wrong word.
I'd like them to know I'm there. That I'm okay. To hold them in my arms one more time.
Is that Ryan?
Tell them how much I miss them.
He's looking rough, buddy.
But I have to settle for being close by. Invisible. Transparent. No more than a fading memory.
Wait. Every single option that I chose, I rejected his offer before, I turned him down, I told him I didn't love him, but she still cares about him enough to watch over him? I don't know, that's not adding up for me. Aw, little princess, still here. Aw, so now she writes like Aiden did for her. That's cute. Cole is the best character, let's be real.
I know what has been and what is yet to be. I know all the possibilities. I can see the darkness coming.
Okay, what darkness? The city
I
thing?
must stay a while longer. There is still a part to play. Before I can leave to discover what lies beyond.
Beyond the beyond? Interesting, interesting. Because I thought we are in the beyond.
Sometimes, I can spend hours staring into space, watching the images as they go
Oh,
by.
so she's older here now.
They play over and over again, like a TV that's never turned off. I don't know why I'm seeing all this, but there's one thing I do know. It all really happened. When I'm alone, I listen to the voice inside my head. She talks to me. She says there are things I need to know.
Oh, so
Sometimes
Jodie's like
I shut my eyes and it's as if I could fly. I can go
guiding
through
her
walls.
through.
I see beautiful colors around people, and I discover faraway places without ever leaving my room.
Interesting that it's like
Voice
a
told me not to tell anyone,
pleasant experience for her, while Jodie
I'm
was kind of
scared.
haunted by monsters.
especially at night when I'm alone with the shadows.
Like she's saying she could see faraway
Things
worlds
moving in
and
the
beautiful
darkness.
colors and stuff like that.
Strange noises, whispers in the dark.
But
Voice says
Jodie
it's
mentioned
nothing,
like none of that.
that it'll all go away.
So I guess she's giving
But she
her
won't tell me what these things are,
a more pleasant experience with paranormal, I guess.
and I'm too scared to ask. I often have the same dream.
So now it's gonna be her and Jodie
Everything
together, right?
seems so real. The sounds,
No, just
smells,
her. Oh, okay.
the light. Deep down, I know it's not just a dream. It's like an echo of things to come.
Oh, okay. So it's only those 3 endings
must
for
get
this
ready.
scene. It's
I know
either
there's not
her
much
alone,
time.
Jodie alone, or her and
There's
Jodie
only
together.
one thing I can be sure of. I will never be alone again.
Interesting, okay. That's one note for the review. The game wants them to be together while giving you the options to reject him. Yeah.
Next time?
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a forced
kill
relationship for sure. A relationship that doesn't have the groundwork
I was
laid
so
out for it
afraid I'd
either.
lost you.
So
There's no telling what
So I'm
we'll
pretty
find.
sure those are the three
How much time do we have after
three
that?
different
Maybe
epilogue
not coming back.
endings. I think you can mix and match them a little bit. Like you can kind of choose like if Ryan and Cole lives and like who lives and dies and things like that. But I'm pretty sure those 3 different city epilogue endings, let's call them, are all that we get. So if Jodie lives, no matter who she picks relationship-wise, or if she ends up on her own, as long as she doesn't go to visit Zoe and Stan and the homeless group, and she lives, she will have the ending of her facing the city alone. If she dies, then it's Zoe's... Is her name Zoe, or is that the daughter Zoe? Well, either way, that girl... that girl will end up being there alone if Jodie dies. And if Jodie lives and decides to live with the homeless group, then it'll be the 2 of them together. So those are like the 3 sort of plot endings, let's call them. And then everything else is just little extra differences here and there for character relationships, I guess. Interesting. Well, this has been very informative. It still kind of sucks that, you know, the endings aren't set up earlier. They don't tie back to really far away things. It definitely feels like the least amount of endings compared to all of the David Cage games so far. Like Detroit, Marcus, and North was a forced relationship. Yeah, a little bit. But this is just much more forced. Like, this is just very, very forced. Like, in Detroit Become Human, they were definitely pushing for Marcus and North to be a relationship, but you could still have them end up not being one. In this, you can't really do that. Like, they still kiss, they still have, like, this relationship going on. Even though you might not choose to end up with Ryan in this ending, they still have something. Whereas Marcus and North, like, your option does have an impact. Like, they're not going to kiss if you don't want them to, kind of thing. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about this game. I feel like I've said everything in this video so far. Obviously, it's me rambling about the game a little bit, and my official discussion and review will be much more calculative and formulated, much nicer. Yeah, I guess I kind of see the appeal in the story of grief and loss, like that being the sort of underlying message in some way. I guess for some people, I can see why they might end up connecting and relating to this game, but as a whole, I do feel like the overall message and story should have been a lot more stronger and clear. So this has been informative and, you know, fun to see all the different endings. That ending with the other girl is cool. I guess it's Zoe's daughter, or the girl's name is Zoe. I don't know. Tuesday's daughter. Let's just say Tuesday's daughter, growing up and having powers like Jodie and seeming like the one to fight and save the world is interesting. So, I don't want to play this game. I'm just here supporting you. Thanks, Rod. I appreciate the support. Yeah, honestly, I said it at the end of my other video, and I'll say it again now. If I wasn't doing this on live stream, I probably wouldn't have continued playing this game. Just because those first couple of chapters were really rough to get through, I just didn't like the experience in the beginning. It picked up as it kept going, like, we got a little bit more character understanding and dynamic from Jodie herself. We, as a player, started to connect a little bit more with Jodie as we saw more of her past, but yeah, those first couple of chapters were not the most fun thing to play through. I hated the dogs. I hated the fact that we have to kill dogs. And that's a pretty bold thing to do. And I know it might sound a bit dramatic of me going on about, you know, you shouldn't kill dogs in video games and whatever. But it says something about the character, and it says something about this sort of dynamic in the game. Like, you just don't have them kill dogs out of nowhere. And it's interesting because I'm obviously going to be playing The Last of Us Part 2 next, and there's dogs in that you as a player have to kill, but in a lot of ways it is sort of justified, and it also speaks to the sort of moral dilemma that the game sets up, which I will dive into in The Last of Us Part 2 when we play it a bit more. But in this game, it doesn't feel justified. Killing a dog is a really harsh thing to do, as it's sort of considered an ultimate evil in any sort of form of entertainment, whether it's television, TV, video games, whatever. So, I don't know. Her having to fight dogs so early on in the game, with us not knowing why she's even fighting and killing all of these people and all of these dogs, like, it just seemed a bit unjustified and made it harder to like Jodie as a character from the beginning. So that's kind of hard to get over, but it's gonna be interesting. This script will be a very interesting one. I'm sure I will get a lot of people saying that it's a great game and I'm just not understanding, but I genuinely don't understand the overarching, like, appeal that this game has. Because when I see other people's videos, I always go to the comments and, like, people are just arguing about, like, if it's a good game or not. So I am anticipating a bit of mixed comments from people whenever this review goes up. So, okay, so Wandered the Infraworld is the 4th ending. So I guess the 5th ending is just choosing to be with no one. Which, I don't really want to play through it again. I feel like it's just going to be her fighting the city alone. So I'll just end up looking up that one. So, with that, guys, I hope you had a good time. I had fun hanging out with you guys. Once again, go check out my review of The Last of Us. It is up. I don't know why it's not getting pushed by the algorithm. It could just be because of I posted it on Friday. But I'd appreciate it if you checked it out. Maybe leave a comment to help boost the algorithm a little bit. If not, that's cool too. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time. I had fun hanging out. And, yeah, on Wednesday we'll be starting The Last of Us Part 2, so I hope to see you guys then. And with that, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you liked it. If you did, click the like button. Click subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notifications if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video. And, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. And I will see you future souls next time. Have a good one, guys. Bye!